The image of Meghan Markle's wedding day in May 2018 remains one of the most discussed moments in modern royal history. Not because of the dress, the ceremony, or even the historic significance of marrying into the British royal family, but because of a question that has lingered ever since. Why was Meghan Markle's mother, Doria Ragland, sitting alone while millions watched around the world? Here on Royal Scope, we examine the stories behind the headlines, separating documented facts from the speculation that often surrounds the royal family. And few stories demonstrate that challenge more clearly than the enduring debate about Meghan Markle's family relationships and the public fascination with who was and was not present at her wedding to Prince Harry. When Meghan Markle married Prince Harry at Windsor Castle, the contrast was impossible to ignore. On one side sat generations of the royal family. On the other, Doria Ragland represented Meghan's family almost entirely on her own. The image sparked immediate discussion across newspapers, television programs, and social media. But the explanation was far less mysterious than many later theories suggested. In the months leading up to the wedding, Meghan Markle's family had become the subject of intense media scrutiny. Her father, Thomas Markle, withdrew from attending after a series of highly publicized controversies and health concerns. Several extended relatives were also giving interviews to the press, creating headlines that often overshadowed the wedding itself. As a result, much of the public conversation focused on absence rather than presence. Over time, online commentators began developing increasingly elaborate explanations for why Meghan's extended family was not prominently involved in royal events. Some speculated about hidden family tensions. Others questioned genealogical records and family history documents that circulated on various websites and genealogy platforms. However, it is important to draw a clear distinction between documented facts and internet speculation. Claims that the royal household discovered some shocking secret within Meghan Markle's ancestry have never been supported by credible evidence. Likewise, allegations involving hidden bloodline scandals, deliberate cover-ups, or extraordinary discoveries in official records remain unverified and have not been substantiated by reputable historians, genealogists, royal biographers, or mainstream news organizations. What is true is that genealogical records can often contain omissions, inconsistencies, and errors. Family trees published online are frequently incomplete and may be updated as new information becomes available. Experts in genealogy regularly caution against drawing dramatic conclusions from missing names or changing records without supporting documentation. Yet the persistence of these theories reveals something interesting about public fascination with the royal family. For generations, royal marriages have attracted extraordinary scrutiny. Every branch of a family tree is examined. Every relative becomes a potential news story. Every omission invites questions. In Meghan Markle's case, that scrutiny was intensified by the unprecedented global attention surrounding her relationship with Prince Harry. The couple's subsequent departure from royal duties only amplified interest in their past. Interviews, documentaries, books, and media coverage ensured that almost every aspect of their family history would be revisited repeatedly. What often gets lost in those discussions is a simpler reality. Family dynamics are rarely straightforward, even without the pressure of global publicity. Estrangements, disagreements, and complicated relationships exist in countless families. Under the spotlight of a royal wedding, those private realities became public conversation. And perhaps that is why the image of Doria Ragland sitting alone remains so powerful today. For some observers, it symbolized dignity under pressure. For others, it represented the complicated family circumstances surrounding the wedding. Either way, it became one of the defining photographs of that historic day. Before we continue, if you enjoy thoughtful royal analysis that separates fact from speculation, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and share your views in the comments below. These discussions often generate strong opinions, and it is always fascinating to hear how different viewers interpret the same royal moments. Nearly a decade later, the enduring mystery is not whether a hidden scandal existed. There is no credible evidence proving that. The real story is how a single photograph fueled years of debate, speculation, and competing narratives about Meghan Markle and her family. In the end, the wedding itself remains a matter of public record. The guests were visible. The ceremony was broadcast worldwide. The family tensions were openly reported.